This is mutation number 148. Radiation zone with Abathur P3, the handicap. I actually spent like 8-9 hours on this. I can't believe this took like 80 tries. I don't even know how it took so long or like how the time passes by because I was just like every time there's one mistake, you have to restart. So it's like you have to do everything pretty much perfectly until the end, and at the end you kind of have to pray and have a backup plan just in case. Start off with the lure, and then the one that's the toxic nest here can be used again if it's still alive. If it's not, then you go back. And then here, I do as many manual detonations as possible to get as much biomass as possible because yeah, this is tough stuff. So here, 2 drones to the expo, and then make 2 spine crawlers, manually detonate twice, continue macroing. Need a lot of money. So for Abathur P3, normally you're just using UEs, but with Black Death, UEs are bad, right? Well, yes, they are bad, but there are ways around it, which I will show you. So something kind of cool. It's very niche, probably useless, but I thought it was great to use. I didn't want to use the regular like play as P1 turn off auto morph, so that's not what we did. Not here. Oops. And then here, now that the shard has spawned, go out and kill the rest. I don't want the shard to spawn early because I need as much time as possible doing this. After the rocks are done, move the spine crawlers in place to stop the trickles from Outbreak. Turn off auto casts on the toxic nests so that I don't waste anything. And then manually detonate here, get as much biomass as possible. So I see there are like 2 small waves. Bam, bam. Okay. Alright, now to finally get my roaches. There are so many times where I have to be careful, and if I have to like recognize which ones have Black Death visually, otherwise it's over. So if the Brutalist gets Black Death, it's over. If the Roach that's trying to get the Brutalist gets Black Death, it's probably over unless he can drop his biomass. So I have to make sure that I don't get infected. The symbiote range is 5, which is just enough to not get hit. The infested marine range is also 5, which is good, because that means that I can stand there and not get hit. So here, a lot of micros gonna be happening, so I'm gonna slow down the speed so we can all watch this. It's probably slower than the usual. Okay, here. So from now on, it's just a lot of micro. The early game is over. So yeah, Spire, gonna get Guardians. And then here, I'm going to make more drones. And here, the good thing about infested marines is even if they're infected, if they attack me, my symbiote can kill them and I'll be just fine. So here, I'm getting the 2 swarm host upgrades. Here, I learned that 1 brutalist can kill the first 3 shards by itself. Here I forgot to turn off auto detonate. This one I turned on, so okay, got most of them. And sometimes, see right there, they're shooting me, but they don't infect me because they don't get close enough. So I just need to make sure that my symbiote hits them at full range. Alright, there. Okay, here. So, usually the roach gets to 193 or so biomass, but this one, because of good drops and double biomass, I don't have double biomass chance, but there is a bit of it by default. So yeah, I got enough for a second Brutalist, which makes the second part much easier. This second threat, second shard. So you can see how I'm researching so many things. Here, it's very lucky that the Brute Lord plus the Nemesis are not infected. If a Brute Lord's infected, its Brutelings will probably be infected too, but that guy wasn't, and then all his Brutelings were not infected. So even though I got shot, I was fine. Alright, so here, next attack wave's coming. I'm just making spines everywhere. Use all my minerals to make spines. Gas will be used for Guardians. And then here, these guys, oh, just got hit by a nuke. Unfortunate. Still getting upgrades. I'm getting. I actually missed 2 upgrades, which I'll show you later. But here, double click the nests and then turn off autocast, and they'll just die. So let them walk on. I don't even have to press X. I just let them walk on, turn off autocast, and then they'll die. So yeah, get back here. Get back here and then get the biomass. Make sure the locusts that are infected get out of here. Okay. So I get a 3rd Brutalist. This is more than usual. I don't actually need that many. So yeah. Now it's time to go to this side. So here I need to use Swarm Hosts because I need to make sure that any units there that are infected don't hit my Brutalists. Brutalists have the Mutants only have like 3 range, so they will get close to me and infect me, and that's not good. In the meantime, all my spare minerals will be used on the spine crawlers, and then now that the swarm hosts have pretty much done their work, nothing is attacking me, so all the infected units nearby are gone. And here I'm supposed to switch. Yes, there's a switch. So swarm hosts can morph into other stuff later. And then here, just attack. They're gonna come from the bottom, so I'm gonna turn off autocast. I actually missed the second one. I messed up the second one. I didn't realize that they actually walk around the left side of the ramp, which you'll see later. So here, I suddenly realized that I did not research Overlord speed. I need Overlord speed later, and I did not get it. So here, detonate 1. The other half of this wave, I thought it will walk up the left side too. It does not walk up the left side. It walks up, it does not walk up the right side. It walks up the left side. So that's actually problematic. So they're gonna come up here to my Guardians. And then I'm going to... Oh, I realized here, hey, I'm supposed to move my Overlords and my Mutas together to the right side of the 3rd area. But I didn't get Overlord speed, so I'm like, ah, shit, I can't wait any longer. So I'm just gonna go without him. And then, yeah, we'll go later. So, Mutas, you go first. It's like, what, 14 of you. Mutas fly faster than Guardians, of course. So here, just move them, fly them around. Don't fight. Take this biomass for free, it's fine. So normally, I would use my super strat here, but I didn't have enough time, so I kind of had to use Devourers, sacrifice 3 Devourers to get the Viper. All I need to do is make sure the Viper's dead. Muta dies, doesn't matter. Good. If it doesn't die, it's fine. So Devour still alive, does not matter. Now I can just attack here. All the Guardians will hit the shard, and it'll be unopposed. They'll be unopposed. Now gonna get more Brutalists. This is where the Brutalists will finally make another appearance. So I have to make sure that no one is infected. It's so annoying. I have to make sure that no one's infected, and it gets to be, it's pretty annoying. So here, now you see there's Overlord drop. So the point of this is, my symbiotes can still attack, even though the Brutalists aren't Overlords. And the good thing about this is that Vipers don't pull the symbiotes or the Overlords. They only pull Guardians. So I'm gonna use them to kill the air units. Devourers would get pulled and get harassed a lot, but these guys don't. So here, one guy got hit by Black Death, or 2 Guardians and some Overlords hit by Black Death. Sure. I'm gonna move my Overlords forward, symbiotes kill the Vipers, and then move my Guardians back. The 2 guys that are black, the ones that are affected by Black Death, you get separated from the rest. Drop you guys, and then the affected Overlords can go away. Those guys aren't affected, so here, take out the rest. And then, now, the next wave. This wave is annoying, because sometimes it goes to the natural, sometimes it goes to the middle. I have no idea where it usually goes. And normally when I play this, they don't even see my left base, so they always go to the main. But here, because they have seen my left base, that's an option for them, and it can be quite annoying. So here I want to take care of this wave first before I go. And you can see, okay, a lot of drones, a lot of minerals make a lot of spines. They're coming down the middle, which I have some guardians there. I could have used some vipers to stop them from attacking, but I didn't have the micro, and I didn't want to waste gas because I need all my minerals for the guardians. Okay, so I'm moving my overlords over. And then some guardians have been infected. That's unfortunate. Here we're moving to the next area. Don't fight them. Fly, fly, fly. Pay attention. Drop nests once in a while. Here, let's go all the way there. Okay, these guys are infected, so move them away. Hopefully they don't collect biomass, but that guy did. This guy, I hope these guys aren't infected. Just praying. Because if they are, these Brutalisks are as good as dead. Since they didn't die, we're gonna do this Brutalisk strat once again. Make as many Guardians as possible here. Deep tunnel. I deep tunnel them so they're all together, and then 10 seconds later they can get here. And now they are in their vehicles, and we're ready to go. So here, same thing, the Vipers will attack. The Devourer, I guess I didn't use it. I should have, but I didn't. So, oh, there he is, he's going. Just do whatever you can. And then here, make more stuff with all my minerals. And here, just attack. And they're coming. So, attack. I have my hotkeys kind of messed up because I didn't have all the guardians together. So, they weren't all attacking, which was bad. So, the infected guardian goes back, or he's separate from the rest. Okay, and then we're just attacking. Symbiotes. They're all inside, and then I also have quite a lot of mens, surprisingly. So that keeps them in the Overlord alive just a bit longer. Here, I'm moving a bit of some Mutalisks to a safe spot to avoid getting... so that I can bring them to assist my guys. See, the good thing about the Brutalisk is that they don't get infected, but and also they can attack. They can kind of use their stuff, which is great. I learned that the Brutalisks should not attack the back middle shard. They can attack this one though. So here the Guardians are the ones hitting that, so the Leviathan doesn't get to mess with me. And then here these guys, they can go over and assist. If I thought it would be necessary, but all the Brutalisks here actually were very powerful. They were doing a lot of damage, and I didn't realize. Oh, I was doing actually much better than every other try. Like, I died with the last shard so many times. So this time I was able to finally use the Brutalist, and as long as you don't make any mistakes, you can get that. That took so many tries. I don't even know why I did this. Just use P1.